voice our opinion on it. And with that being said, make sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you do go on to enjoy this video. I will be covering Black Ops Cold War Zombies extensively on this channel, and without further ado,
Yes,
let's get
subscribe
right
to SAWTOOTH.
It's no secret that Black Ops 4 drastically changed the perk system, and I think we need to see major change with this in Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Just to get it out of the way,
I was just talking about this.
Like Juggernog, Speed Cola, and Double Tap, and they have been a part of the Treyarch Zombies identity for so long, and stripping that away, I think really took away from the game. And Juggernog specifically, name a more iconic perk. We've had this perk.
That's one of the main problems with Black Ops 4 is that it doesn't feel like a Treyarch game, but at the same time, it very much is. It's not the main part why it doesn't work, but it does contribute a lot, not being able to see Jug or Speed Cola or Double Tap on the map or in your inventory. It does just, when you've been buying those perks for so long, it just doesn't feel like the same game.
Because of the teaser trailer, Juggernog is already basically confirmed to return, so I see this as an absolute win for the game. Also, not only did they take away these
Juggernog
perks
is back,
but they also gave the existing perks in this game very bland identity. There's only 4 machines, so it strips the uniqueness from every single perk. In Black Ops 4, there's no longer
couldn't have said it better myself.
Juggernog, Speed Cola, Double Tap, all of those machines, those
what was I just saying?
Really
What was I just saying?
In the first place. I can't knock them for trying something new though, although it didn't stick because the community had been asking to change perks and change the system for a long time, but I do not think that Black Ops 4 implemented this very well at all. Instead,
yeah, that's very true. That is very true. I was even one of the people who was like, maybe we should switch it up a little bit, but trial and error, everybody. We realize it doesn't work. Treyarch, please realize it doesn't work. Please, for the love of God, realize it doesn't work.
I think we need something similar to the perma-perk system in Black Ops 2. I think if there's some way to even upgrade these perks or have additional perks that we can get in-game that aren't specifically something you buy, I think would really add to the game and add a must-needed change to perks.
So sort of like a helmet. Or
I
something
never
like
thought
that.
weapon balance was important in zombies until we got Black Ops 4.
And he pulls out the Helion Salvo.
This game that is really good and completely beats all the other guns out of the water.
That and the shield. The shield is ridiculous, especially on classified. If you set up in the corner next to the shield buildable, you just keep buying it, you get to 150 in less than 8 hours. It's ridiculous.
Makes them all obsolete.
I will say though, I don't personally use the Helion Salvo, and I have very little connection to people who play zombies outside of YouTube, so I'm not really playing with other people too much, and the Helion Salvo never comes up in a conversation unless I'm watching a YouTube video or on Twitter.
Wonder weapons are okay to be good because they are supposed to be the wonder weapon of the map, the gun that you really want to go for on that map. But when you completely eliminate that by making some overpowered rocket launcher be better than basically anything in the game, it completely strips away that uniqueness and that need for wonder weapons.
See, I just don't put on PhD Slider. I just don't put on PhD Slider, so I'm not incentivized to get the Helion Salvo.
Arguably, I will say this hands down, Treyarch has done wonder weapons the best out of any developer that we've seen do zombies, and having them be not as good and made obsolete by the Helion Salvo just took away from the game. Not to mention that the guns are super dumbed down in Black Ops 4 Zombies due to the fact that you have to pack a punch 4 times to get the max potential out of your gun, and again, that takes away and hurts the weapon balance. You need multiple guns to be good. Yes, you can have a balance. Black Ops 2 did this super well, where you have really bad guns in the box, or bad wall guns that just aren't very good. Guns that are good for early rounds, but not higher rounds. You had middle tier weapons that were pretty good, and then you had the high tier weapons. In Black Ops 4, you had the Helion Salvo, and then basically everything else under it. If Treyarch really wants to do this well, I think they should really draw inspiration from Black Ops 2. Like I said earlier, there's such a good balance of weapons. And
yes, I think the base game of Black Ops 2, I was saying this in the video, this is why I really wanted to get it out, because I had a lot of great points, but it's gone with the wind now, but Black Ops 2 was the perfect original generation Call of Duty. Like, it perfected the original Call of Duty. And after that, they changed it a lot, obviously, and Ghost is a lot more different than Black Ops 2 than people might first think. But I think at least for the PS3 and the Xbox 360 consoles, Black Ops 2 is I think it's the premier Call of Duty. It does everything so good, yet it doesn't do anything too spontaneous to where it's like, all right, this is too much. But it does have a few of those things where it's like, this is all right. This is fun. It's supposed to be fun. They're just trying to add too much to it because obviously, Call of Duty's it's the same thing every year. And technically, yes, but Black Ops, there's more tweaking, little things in the UI and perks and stuff like that back then. And now it's sort of like, let's add a new weapon. Let's add a new perk system. Let's blah, blah, blah,
The weapons in that game are so fun to use, and they're different.
Oh yeah, the HDR, all the snipers in the game are so fun to use. It's a great Call of Duty. It's the best multiplayer in my opinion. I think Black Ops 3 is the best zombies though. However, I don't think it's perfect.
And rightfully so. In Black Ops 3, we were introduced to specialist weapons, and they were something you could get in the map that were really fun, and they were a great addition to the game. They weren't
Some of them were fun. That fucking Annihilator, the Giant, was a big letdown. It was a huge letdown. We should have gotten at least like the flamethrower from doing that.
And they complemented the wonder weapons well, and they were also hard to get, and they posed a challenge, and they had a great reward after it. But
Zetsubo no Shima is a great example of that. Garad Krovi's a great example of that. Yeah, because, like, Black Ops... watch my Revelation video. Black Ops 3 is just so fucking amazing. And I didn't even touch on the fucking specialist weapons, because there are just so many other great things about that game, but it's implemented so well with the map, the Easter egg, and just having fun. It just does it so much better than Black Ops 4 does.
But in order to do so, all you need to do is get kills. There is no challenge to it, and there's no reward in going on a quest to get it at all. I know I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but it completely takes away
we've been beating the dead horse since it had been decayed 6 feet under, bro. We're just... It's bones at this point.
There's nothing special about them.
That's cool, though. It's cool. It's fun to hate on shit.
Instant access to in the game. If they are added into Black Ops Cold War Zombies, they need to be balanced. The specialist weapons, yes, they need to be good, as long as you actually have to work for them, but also the wonder weapons have to be good, and all work in harmony without becoming a crutch that completely undermines the wonder weapons. About for Black Ops Cold War. Since Black Ops 4, we've seen a trend of remakes, like we had Blood of the Dead, Classified, Alpha Omega, and, of course, Tog der Toten. Looking back, we haven't seen an original Aether map since Garad Krovi, and that's a little concerning going into this game, especially because...
Oh my god, he's right. Oh my god, he's right. That hurts. I mean, Garad Krovi's a great map, but the last original one? Revelations technically, but even then, it's like...
That, as well as this game,
wow, you just Sawtooth. You're killing me, man.
You could be seeing with these maps.
Can't
According
speak.
to the leaks, there's a rumored Nocturne Toten remake, a remaster of Noct, a remake of Kino, a remake of Doris, and finally, a Vietnam map, which sounds like it's going to be the only original map that we know of.
Sawtooth, are you spitting leaks at me right now, bro? Listen, homie, listen. I love you, man. I love your YouTube channel. I'll shout you out whenever I can, even though I pale in comparison to your channel, but the leaks, though, I get it. People want to know this stuff, but I don't. I personally don't. Like, I'll follow the stuff that Treyarch puts out. That's the only stuff I want to follow, because I've realized that coming into something with only your own expectations from previous projects and not leaks, it makes the final product and your experience with it that much better. But whatever, man, whatever. Talk those leaks. I'll take it, I guess.
Recycled content these leaks are very believable. And this really could hurt the game, because if there's no originality, where's the longevity for this game gonna be? Personally, I'm not gonna judge this until we actually play the map, because they could be drastically different from the originals and play completely differently, but they're already locations we've seen, and there's only so much you can do building off of that. We've already seen before in the past. It sounds freaking sick. Having a map in Vietnam,
it does.
Vietnam zombies, that's awesome.
I hate to keep pausing this, but I have to add my 2 cents. That's tough, having only one original map, and then, what do you say, like 3 other remakes, Noct, Derice, and Kino? That's tough. I am perfectly fine. I am 100% okay with the revelations that we got. I don't care if we don't get another Revelations ever. I love Black Ops 3. I will play it until I die. Those maps are the only remakes that we need. Those maps are the last that we should have seen of those maps, other than, I don't know, maybe some callback, maybe a picture in another map. We should be getting original maps. I used to be on the fence about this, but after Blood of the Dead, I just, no, Treyarch. I don't want to see it. I don't want another Blood of the Dead. I don't want something to ruin it. Blood of the Dead didn't ruin my experience with Mob, but Blood of the Dead ruined my experience with remakes. Treyarch, please do not do this. Please do not remake Noct again. Please do not remake Derice again. Please do not remake Kino again. Buy Black Ops 3, bro. Buy it. Buy Black Ops 3. Pay more money to make Black Ops 3 be available on the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. I don't care. I just don't want to see more remakes. I don't. Nobody does. Nobody does. There may be some people that don't mind them, like I did a couple of weeks ago, but I don't want to see them.
Imagine, guys, hear me out for a second. Imagine a remaster of Buried on the PS5, new graphics, new everything, new engine. That would be sick.
Okay.
Cold War Zombies does this.
I take back what I said. I want to see Buried. I want to see, Call of Duty we already got. Fuck. I want to see Buried, not remade, remastered. What's the difference? I want to see it with better textures and higher resolution and higher frame rates. I want to see die rise. I kind of want to see transit without the fog. Do that stuff. Don't do shit that you've been doing forever. Like, honestly, fine. Give us the Giant remake. That's fine. Make it the Zombies Nuketown. I'm perfectly fine with that, because Derice is a map that no matter who you are, what you want to do, if you go on Derice, you're gonna have fun.
Give it to me, please.
But
I'm ready for it.
Nothing
else. It
else.
would be interesting if we saw Zombies Chronicles 2 in this game, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I honestly don't even care unless it's just the maps we haven't got remade yet.
Another thing, again, that I thought really hurt the game. Instead of a hit-based system,
right now.
it moved to a damage-based system, which completely got rid of the use for lower-tier weapons and guns that weren't as quick to kill. Point guns have always been a huge part of Zombies.
For real.
Easier, and Black Ops 4 just completely eliminated it. In the low rounds, the best guns will provide the most point output, and it just should not be that way.
Yeah.
It's almost counterintuitive.
Because what's the point of buying the MPL at the start of Kino if it's not going to get you any points and it's just going to do low tier damage? I need you out of the window. Microtransactions.
Microtransactions were first added to Zombies in Black Ops 3 in the form of Gobblegums, and they're definitely not going anywhere. My one hope for this game is that they use Gobblegums and not elixirs. I really don't like elixirs, and they're just not as unique to me as Gobblegums were. Gobblegums really had character. They had pizzazz. I never use that word, and I'm using it now. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. But they had flavor. Elixirs just felt bland to me, and in Black Ops 4, you have to get 30 Nibolium Plasma from doing stuff in the game and going through the rounds, and I just disliked it a lot more. I know a lot of people complain about how overpowered they were in Black Ops 3, but I also felt like that added to the game and made the game more fun. It's fun when things are super duper overpowered. Obviously, not everything can be like that, but also Gobblegums are something that you don't have to use in a game. You don't have to use them. They're microtransactions.
Excuse me, from the maps we haven't already seen remastered.
As long as Treyarch builds their maps to be playable without them, we should be fine. And I feel like they also add a lot of replay value to a map. If you don't want things to be so difficult, you're able to use a Gobblegum and make the map easier if you want to. Also, something that I do want to mention is that the leaks are saying that an elixir system is placed in the game, but this can also be easily changed.
More
because
leaks.
For Black Ops 4, in the early builds of the game, there were Gobblegums in the game, and they weren't elixirs.
Really?
So this can easily be changed and reverted back to Gobblegums if need be. Or, of course, if Treyarch wants to do that.
The conclusion.
At the end of the day, I think this game truly does have a lot of potential, and I think
of course. So did Black Ops 4.
Really, really great and awesome things with this game. Of course,
I'm not mad
seen much,
that he said
that's
that.
Also
I'm just
what this video is for. And
just
this is
agreeing.
Stuff that I think, as well as a lot of the community,
Bringing up
thinks
other points.
is necessary for this game to be successful. As critical as I am of Black Ops 4 Zombies, and of zombies as a whole when I need to be, it's only because I really care about this game mode, and I truly do want to see it succeed. If Treyarch makes these core changes to the gameplay in Black Ops Cold War, I think this game will already be off to a much better start than Black Ops 4 ever was. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you are new. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I will be covering Black Ops Cold War Zombies extensively, and I'm very excited to see where this game goes. Also, if you have not already, make sure to go follow.
Alright, guys. SAWTOOTH, if you're watching, man, that was a great video. I love the presentation of your points. On point, I agree with majority of what you said. I've also brought up a lot of those points in previous videos. But yeah, man, I enjoyed it. I liked it. I agree with a majority of what you said again. Yeah, guys, go subscribe to SAWTOOTH, whoever's watching. Guys, that's going to be it for the live stream. We've been going for, 4 hours. It has been crazy. I appreciate everybody. Yo, Shadowlight, you're the real homie, the real OG. Appreciate you coming in and stopping by. SAWTOOTH, appreciate the video, man. Appreciate you stopping by, too. And Arya, you know you the realest one. I'm joking. He's just a close friend of mine. Anyways, that's going to be it for the stream. Probably video, too. Yeah. Peace.